To capture webinar registrations inside Brevo, head to Marketing in the left sidebar and create a sign-up form from the Forms page. That form feeds every person straight into your CRM contacts list, ready for automatic emails. Let's walk through building it right now. Open your browser, go to brevo.com and sign in with your login. If you juggle more than one Brevo account, maybe for separate brands or clients, pause and check you're in the right one before clicking anything. I once built an entire registration form, only to realize I'd been in a client's workspace the whole time, and I had to rebuild it from scratch, so it's a habit I'll never skip again. Once you're in, you land on the Brevo dashboard and you're ready to go. On the left side in the main navigation, click Marketing. A submenu expands and you'll see Campaigns, Automation, and right there, Forms. Click Forms. The page loads with any sign-up forms you've already made. If this is your first time, it'll be empty, and that's perfect. I want you to plan on creating a dedicated form just for this webinar, not a repurposed generic form, but one built strictly for that event. Here's why. When somebody registers, Brevo doesn't magically know it's a webinar sign-up unless you tell it. A dedicated form lets you assign a specific list or tag from the get-go, so all those registrants stay in one tidy bucket. Later, when you send reminders or post event content, you're not fishing through 1,000 mixed contacts. It sounds small, but it saves huge headaches. Hit the Create Sign Up Form button up top, usually a blue button on the right. Brevo asks you to pick a form type. You'll see options like inline, pop-up, or flyout. For a webinar, I go with inline every time. That way I can drop it directly on a dedicated landing page. Pop-ups work if you're capturing interest from an existing blog post, but for a structured registration flow, inline is clean and gives you full control over the page layout. Next, name your form. Use something you'll recognize in 6 months, the webinar title and the date. Something like SEO Live Workshop, July 2025 registration. Hit Create Form, and the drag and drop editor pops open. Take a second to orient yourself. The live preview sits center stage. On your left, you have a palette of fields you can drag in. On the right, styling and settings panels. It's intuitive, but a lot of people rush past this without noticing the field order matters, and I'll get to that in a moment. Now, the form probably starts with just an email field. We need more than an email to make confirmation emails feel human. From the left palette, drag a text field into the form and label it first name. Do the same again for last name. You already have the email field, so leave it be. Now, here's where I get opinionated. Don't add a bunch of extra fields just because you can. Every added field drives down your completion rate. Ivor/B tested this across dozens of webinars, and a form with just first name, last name, and email consistently converts 15 to 20% higher than one with phone, company, job title, and a dropdown. Unless your sales team absolutely requires company name for a B2B demo call, skip it. You can always enrich that contact later inside Brevo. If your audience includes EU attendees, I always recommend adding the built-in GDPR consent checkbox. You find it in the field list, drag it in, and it auto-wires the consent language. Without it, you risk holding data you shouldn't. Once your fields are in place, you can click a field and adjust label text on the right side to sound friendly. First name, not first_name. Small touches, but they increase trust. When everything looks right, click the Save button at the top. It's easy to miss, but if you don't save, you lose your field layout when you navigate away. Happened to me once. Now we need to actually get this form in front of people. Click the Share button in the editor's top bar. You'll see two main options, a link and an embed code. The link is a standalone page hosted by Brevo. It's quick to share on social media or drop into a button inside an email campaign. The embed code is what you paste into your own website or landing page builder. However you share it, please test before you go live. Copy that link, open an incognito window, fill out the whole form yourself as if you were a real attendee, and hit submit. Does the submit button actually work? Does the page reload cleanly? Does it show a confirmation message? I once emailed a registration link to 200 people and the submit button was broken because I'd accidentally hidden it in the styling settings. I learned that lesson the hard way, so test. Once it passes, add the link to your promotion emails, your webinar landing page, anywhere you want signups. Your form is now alive. With the form out in the world, let's confirm Brevo actually captured our test registration. Go to the left sidebar and click CRM, then Contacts. Your test entry should sit right on top of the list with the email you used. Click it open and verify all the fields you added, first name, last name, email, are populated. If something's missing, double check your field mapping in the form editor. Now, here is the crucial piece most tutorials skip. Even though we have the contact, we haven't attached a list or tag. Without that, your registrants are just floating in your general contact pool, and you'll have a terrible time segmenting them later. So in the form editor, click the Settings tab on the right, then look for Lists and Tags. Select the list you created for this webinar or create a new one right there. Call it the same as your form name. Save. Now every person who fills out that form lands in your master contact list and gets automatically added to that dedicated webinar list. It's a split-second action that makes your automation life so much easier. You can also add a tag like webinar attendee as a secondary layer so you can cross-reference later. At this point, you've built a full registration capture flow. Anyone who fills out your form sees a confirmation, and their details appear neatly in Brevo with proper list assignment. The next natural step is to use that list to fire off a confirmation email automatically. Brevo's automation module, which you'll find right above Forms in the marketing menu, lets you create a workflow that triggers when a contact joins that specific list. You'd add a single email action with a warm "thanks for registering, here's what's next" message, and Brevo handles the rest. That's where things get really smooth. But that's a deeper dive for another video. For now, you've got a fully functioning webinar registration form, live and ready, that captures contacts exactly the way you want. So you've just set up a webinar registration form inside Brevo from scratch. You customized it, shared it, tested it, and made sure every registrant lands in a dedicated list, all automatically. Give it a spin, promote your event, and watch those signups come in. If you want me to cover building the full automation sequence that follows, drop a comment and I'll make that next. Save this video so you can come back to these steps anytime, and I'll see you in the next one.